vibes. Chubby's Diner. 2 orders of the oxtail soup. What's good, everyone, and what is up, Zoo Crew? Today I'm super excited because we're going to be doing the #1 thing that I was looking forward to this entire Hawaii trip, at least here on the Big Island, and that is swimming with Manta Rays. Okay, this is something I've always seen pictures of and videos of, and I've never actually had the chance to do it myself, but today we're going to be doing it. And Bite Me is the company that we're going to be doing it through. So if you're ever in the area, we'll let you know how the Bite Me review goes. Hopefully they do great and you'll want to come check them out for yourselves. But overall, we've talked to a lot of people and everyone says swimming with the Manta Rays at night is one of the top things you got to do when you're on the Big Island of Hawaii. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Yeah, sometimes the darker, like the more stormy it is, the better.
Definitely be the best one all day.
Yep.
Make sure it fits and then you can take it off.
Bang, this gives me superhero vibes. You excited?
Everything looks so good.
Okay. I'm excited. You excited, Mama?
Yeah, absolutely.
So my mom wasn't planning on coming with us to do the, well, neither of them were planning on going with me to do the Manta Rays. I was gonna do that by myself, but the lady that was working there, she was basically like, just saying how awesome of an experience it is. So I was like, you know what?
Sold it.
Yeah, she sold it. So I was like, you know, we gotta bring the family.
If you guys get seasick, you don't want to hang out down there. You don't want to hang out really anywhere under the roof. You need all the fresh breeze you can get in your face. If you had a greasy lunch, greasy breakfast, if you're generally dehydrated, maybe drank too much last night, you're more prone to seasickness, okay? Do yourself a favor, just take deep breaths the whole time, stare at the horizon like it's your job, stay hydrated. If you have to get sick, do not find the toilet. Do not find the trash can. The boat moves. It gets very messy. Come outside. Yeah, on the water. No shame. Come over here. Grab a railing. Arch your back. Go for distance. Try to get it off the boat. If you start to feel bad, talk to any of us. We'll put you in a good spot. We'll give you tips and tricks to help you feel a little bit better.
I might have to grab one of those famous Amos. Oh, bro, I haven't had these in throwback. Thank you, thank you, thank you. After the soccer game snack. Love me a nice throwback. Oh yeah. Famous Amos mukbang.
Getting off the boat. You're gonna go to either side here. You're just gonna slide in, and then you're gonna swim out to the board, and you're gonna fill down this board on either side, okay? So I think we have 17 people. You know, each board holds 16 people, so we can spread out a little bit. My first people in the water tonight.
That look. That look. That look.
Oh, right there. One hand hold for both of your hands, okay? That's the behavior that we want to get them to do. Just come up very close to you, all right? This brings me to my #1 rule tonight. Do not touch these Manta Rays.
So the concept with swimming with Manta Rays is this company, Bite Me, and other companies just like it, they take you on a boat out into the ocean for about 30 minutes, and they go to this area where Manta Rays are known to typically congregate. That's because there's a lot of plankton in the area. So you go at night, and they have these custom-built longboards, kind of like paddle boards with handholds where you can hang on, and they've got these lights built into the bottom of the board that shine super bright. And this light attracts plankton, as you can see here, and all sorts of fish and manta rays as well. So the concept is they want you to lay as flat as you can and just still not kicking too much. And ideally, if all the people on your board are able to successfully do this, you build big old bait balls of plankton under your board, which attracts big old manta rays. So for our group, we didn't get super lucky having manta rays coming up and doing big belly rolls right in front of us. It was cool. You can see all sorts of fish going crazy, eating all the plankton. But luckily, we still were able to see a lot of manta rays. I mean, these things are giant. They're not, 6-7 feet wide. We're talking 12 feet wide, 13 feet wide. The biggest one we saw had a 14-foot wide wingspan, and they say that for about every foot in width the manta ray has, it is going to weigh about 100 pounds per foot. So I just explained that in the most complicated way possible, but the 14-foot wide manta ray we saw weighed approximately 1,400 pounds. So these are absolute beasts of the ocean, but just so majestic and peaceful. So if you ever have the chance to see them, when you're in Hawaii or wherever you are, I definitely recommend it. All right, y'all, so here we are again. It is finally nighttime after a long, eventful day. First, we started off with the long hike this morning, I think like 4 or 5 miles. After that, we did the Kona Brewery tour, which was a great time. And then after that, we just finished doing the swimming with manta rays, which was an awesome experience. But, me, mom and pops were like, yo, we gotta get something to eat, right? So right now we are at Chubby's Diner, which, as fate would have it, is a diners, drive-ins, and dives restaurant. And the cool thing about this place is it's a bowling alley. So you would never, ever expect to find good food in a bowling alley. But this is one of the only exceptions, I guess you could say. They got a full-on arcade, they got bowling, they got pool, all sorts of stuff. But more than anything, they're supposed to have incredible food. Specifically, oxtail soup is supposed to be phenomenal here. And I think a couple other things, like their mac salad is supposed to be great. But we went in, we ordered up some food, 2 orders of the oxtail soup or oxtail stew. We also got an order of the Korean fried chicken. All of these come with rice, and then we got 2 sides of mac and cheese, or the mac salad, because, I mean, Din Tai Fung's soup dumplings, when they pop in your mouth, that's what that tastes like, but entirely, the entire soup.
Those are good. Okay. Yeah, I would have gone to the other one, except it was so pricey for just regular Japanese stuff that I was like,
Yeah,
find something else.
it's just so tender. I just can't get over how it just pulls apart. I mean, wow. I think it's huge.
Everybody looks like they're enjoying.
Nice. Well,
Excellent.
if it seems like we're super low energy right now, it's because we've had a crazy full day. We had like a 4 or 5 mile hike in the morning. There we go.
Yeah.
Got my walking stick made of crazy ferns. Dang. And we went to the Kona Brewery tour.
All those IPAs, so bitter, so much alcohol in them. It's from the amount of hops that we use to brew those beers. And the reason why is because when they started making IPAs back in the 1700s, Britain was colonizing everybody. They had a whole bunch of soldiers in India. They wanted their pale ale. They wanted to drink. They were thirsty. Colonizing was a tough job. So they were shipping the beer to India by boat. There was no Suez Canal. There was no refrigerated shipping. They had to sail all the way down the east side of the Atlantic, around the Cape of Good Hope, back up to India, through all these climate zones. It's like a 3-month trip. The beer was going bad. The soldiers were getting pissed. So they realized, hey, hops is a natural preservative. That's why beers never had to have preservatives added to it, because it's got hops. They figured if we brew this beer with more hops, then maybe it'll preserve it. So they tried it and it worked. And so this pale ale, they were brewing with all this extra hops. To keep it fresh during the trip, they started calling India Pale Ale because it was brewed to ship to India. They were finally able to start brewing beer in India. You know, they didn't need to use so many hops, but they kept making IPAs anyways because people were enjoying it. You know, even when they didn't need to. So that's why IPAs are so bitter with so much alcohol. So that was how they started. A lot of people think
cool.
that IPAs are some big new thing. They've been around for hundreds of years.
Oh yeah.
Then we came back here, then we went to the night dive with the Manta Rays, and after we were freezing, had like 35-40 minute boat ride back, cold, wet, it started raining, and we came and found this Diners Triple D restaurant, got some food at the end of the day, and now we're just going in, but we're pooped. Good day though. Got food on my face. Good looking. Good day.
Very good day.
Nice. If you made this
Great
far.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, great Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Oh my gosh,
Love
don't
you.
show me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day. This is gonna be way later, like weeks later. But to all you moms, happy Mother's Day. The world's better thanks to y'all. Yeah, that's all I can really think of right now. But if you made it this far, thanks for hanging out. Love you guys. Zoo Crew. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.